wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D Rose Report, the first one of this week. Alright, I got some just strange stuff, man. I don't know about wrestling anymore. Or entertainment, whatever you want to call this thing. Strange things goes on, I don't understand. Pro wrestling manager Alex Wybrow, who performed as Larry Sweeney for Ring of Honor, and numerous other American independent promotions, has died at the age of 29. F4W Online reports that he committed suicide either late last night or this morning. It's believed he hung himself. Wybrow suffered from bipolar disorder and had a breakdown in 2009, which he described as the absolute worst event of his life. I thought the hanging would have been. When went through a long recovery process the following year. He made sporadic appearances in independent scenes after parting ways with Ring of Honor in 2009. Independent wrestler Chris Hero, a friend of Wybrow, committed on his passing on Twitter, says, "I lost a dedicated friend, overwhelmingly talented performer this morning." Wybrow, also known, I guess, as Sweet and Sour Larry Sweeney, had passed. Alright, so we go from one awful thing to another. Top Rope Promotions owner Steve Rickard sent out the statement regarding this statement here regarding Scott Hall's incident. I don't call it an incident, but Top Rope Promotion has been holding a family-oriented wrestling shows for 30 years, and our 30th anniversary event, we brought in one of the biggest names of pro wrestling, Scott Hall. He drew a packed house, and a good majority of them, came there just to see him. Hall and his people in Florida had claimed that he was clean and good to go. His flight at the hotel were prepaid, and his appearance fee was demanded upon arrival at the airport, which he asked within 3 minutes of being picked up. Which is normal. I mean, that's what they usually do. You always want your advance payment on deals like that. Anyway, Hall had arrived in a wheelchair with 3 bottles of prescription pills in his possession. Hall had performed an interview with our local newspaper, the Herald News, around 6 p.m. Thursday night, saying how much he's looking forward to coming to the show and how he was clean. Less than 24 hours later, he showed up in the state that he was in, demanding his appearance fee. Right off the bat, we were in a bad situation. Having Hall in the building already prepaid with his appearance fee, hotel, flight, and etc., he embarrassed my driver in the process, which usually they do go and pick him up, bring him to the, go to the airport and pick him up, bring him around. Hall was persistent to appear on the show. His heart was in the right place. Unfortunately, I can't say anything about his mind or body. So it's, I don't know what's going on there. Later, I don't know if I got it on here or not, but Kevin Nash went to, I think Hall might be staying with Kevin Nash right now. He's doing his little babysitting job, which is good. He needs it. John Morrison is not shying away from the online reports that he has heat with WWE in the WWE locker room. Today on Twitter, he made light of Trish Stratus' allegation during his last interview that, he gave her the cold shoulder on WrestleMania 27. He wrote, "Raw in Bridgeport today, look out. Heel Ziggler. I got a mean punch, a furious kick, and a cold shoulder." Anyway, Morrison also tweeted the following remark Friday, shortly after Trish Stratus' allegations surfaced online: "If you don't have enemies, you don't have character." He also said, which don't make too much sense to me, but anyway, he also said that American Airlines is not smart, likely in reference to Trish Stratus, stating that he wasn't too smart in deciding in a decision making for WrestleMania. I don't know what that meant. WrestleMania 27 match. Forget that and him too. Tired of it. Let's go on. The Hall of Famer Tony Atlas was a no-show at K&S WrestleFest Super Saturday event in Essington, Pennsylvania, in addition to the former WWE diva Ashley Massaro. She didn't show either. Don't know what's going on with people. David Otunga launched his Facebook page and confirmed the page is on Twitter also. WWE announced Monday at WrestleMania 28, 28 travel packages will go on sale during the summer months. And it's probably going to take you the summer months to save up your money. A number of gossip sites, by the way, reporting that Chris Jericho is responsible for the latest television reality romance between former Idol Pia Kazkana and Dancing with the Stars contestant Mark Ballas. Jericho and Pia is said to be friends, and Chris Jericho passed along a note from Ballas to Kazkana, which led to their first date. It's just a soap opera, I guess, going on over there. Alright, as reported the other day, oh, by the way, Shane McMahon, he appeared Sunday at the Masters Golf Tournament and was briefly shown on camera during the broadcast. For those wondering about Shane, why he was there, he's currently sits on the board of directors for International Sports Management, which represents several top golfers and includes Ernie Els and Roy McElroy. Oh, by the way, Goldust celebrates his birthday today, 42 years old. Also celebrating birthdays, Hall of Famer Harley Race, 68. And Balls Mahoney, 39. Love that name. Scott Hall made his first public comments, by the way, about his latest incident on Friday night. Hall tweeted on Monday, today, "At the hospital in New England, doing fine. Thanks for all your well wishes and support. The bad guy." I would think you'd want to change that little moniker. Hulk Hogan tweeted Monday that his former WWE star Chris Jericho will be appearing on NBC's Tonight Show with Jay Leno on Wednesday night. Hulk wrote, "Hulkamaniacs, watch Chris Jericho Wednesday night on the Tonight Show. He's going to tear it up." What's he going to tear up? I have no idea. Hogan acts like he knows. Of course, he thought that Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South Hart, was going to be Lawler's trainer, manager at WrestleMania. Didn't work. John Cena, by the way, announced on Monday that he's off Twitter for 2 weeks while overseas. WWE has got a European tour going on for a while. They don't tweet over there, or are you just too busy? Internally, WWE has been examining WrestleMania. Can you believe this? And are taking a look at what could have been done better. Do we need to raise our hands and answer that question? No. Tell them. They asked, tell them. There's some heat on WWE agent, believe it or not, Dean Malenko, for the way he laid out the Michael Cole Jerry Lawler match at WrestleMania 27. A lot of the feeling is that Cole's offense was booked to go on way too long and killed the match. Now the match went way too long too, but that was the only way we were going to see Stone Cold in the ring for a while. So I think that's why they lengthened the match so much. But they did have Cole a little bit coming off, you know, like he's been professionally wrestling all his life. Bad deal. There's also some unhappiness with the outcome of the title match between John Cena and The Miz. The double count-out finish and the restart was approved by, guess who? Vince McMahon. Like everything else. But there is some second guessing going on. William Regal, by the way, and Natalya, they were doing some announcing for a few matches this past Thursday, FCW Championship Wrestling tapings. WWE reached a milestone on Facebook this weekend with their 5 millionth fan, where you get less than 50 brands have made fans liking them that much on Facebook. Alright, what else have I got here? Oh, WWE's released a new authentic Drop the Boom t-shirt for Kofi Kingston. And they ought to make one just drop the title. He's done that. Anyway, former WWE NXT rookie Oksana defeated AJ Lee to become the FCW Diva Championship this past Thursday at the developmental tapings in Florida. Hollywood Reporter has a new review up on WWE Studios, That's What I Am, starring Ed Harrison and Amy Madison, and featuring Randy Orton. Regarding Orton's debut on the film, they talked about his acting ability. Check it out when you can. Thank you guys for clicking. Oh, I gotta go.